Hello everyone, I am Tacit and welcome to the Gems of War Campaign 21, Week 4, Day 1. Well, the only day we only do it on Mondays these days. Still on our Brighter Shores addiction. Well, I guess our Brighter Shores Plus Leagues addiction these days. But soon back to our full normal. Oh wait, my thing got open. No, wait, double sound. No, wait, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? There it is. I hate when I do that. I sometimes leave the front end open to make sure that everything was working because I was messing around with the emotes and everything. Oh yeah, by the way, the emotes, we do have new emotes. However, he did accidentally send them as JPEGs instead of PNGs, and neither of us noticed until like now. So I do need to go fix them later. I believe he's sending them later tonight or in the next day or two. So yeah, currently they're JPEG, so they have like a weird white background on them. But I did finally update the emotes. I do need to go reorganize them and everything because I just kind of put them in like a really weird order. But I'll try to organize them. So now we have like 3 different waves of emotes. We have the really old ones, which are of course the you know, the OG ones. I couldn't get rid of them. I couldn't do it. We have the really, really old OG ones. We have like the second wave ones, which we end up commissioning from a friend. And then we have a couple of ones for, of course, Brighter Shores, since we've been doing that so much recently. And of course, a lot of that money and all those joins that end up coming were a great amount of them were from that. Like, I think like, we got almost like 200. I think we have like 200 something joins right now. Obviously, that's about to tank in like a few days when those numbers start to go down because some people did like 50 at once, 20 at once, stuff like that. But we had to at least add some of them because, of course, they basically paid for it, essentially, in a sense, with all the extra joins. So I did add some of the Brighter Shores ones in there as well. We'll make sure to organize them and get them in like a nice little list. I'm not sure what happens once we lose those, if they just stay locked in or what, but I need to go fix that in the next day or two to make sure they are fine once they are locked in, if they do get locked in or however that system works. I have no clue, but we'll find out. Anyways, so today, what is our game plan? Of course, we have ourselves the 10-year anniversary event has ended, so we don't have that going on anymore. So we just have a bunch of normal stuff to go and grind. With that being said, we do have the world event going on. The world event being I believe it's for Mythics. Mythics pretty nice. We have Queen of Tanya, we have Beatrix, quite a few handful of like mid-rarity stuff that you should probably have laying around. Beatrix being some of the cheaper ones that is absurdly good damage. So it should be a pretty free event week. What's also pretty nice is Underspire's pretty free. I'm not sure if my default team there right now is it. It might be the low rarity team. However, of course, if you saw the weekly video, we do have access to Takshaka. So if you do have access to things like Takshaka, it should be very, very easy this week if you have 2, 3 Takshakas. Even just one, honestly, is probably enough to carry you. Just got to put it around a bunch of mana accumulation and everything. But especially Vinoxia plus Takshaka, I didn't actually mention that, but doing a Vinoxia Takshaka team like this, something along these lines, really, really strong if you only have one. So if you do need a build like this, I don't think I mentioned it during the thing, but it's a good in-between if you don't have like the high rarity, like double, triple Takshaka, but you still want something strong. Vinoxia Takshaka, really absurdly good synergy with each other. Then you just run Hero for utility and Bug Strider for tank and mana accumulation, and you're good to go. So this would be like the mid-range team if you only had one Takshaka. Otherwise, just spam all the Takshakas. And of course, if you need copy-paste for anything, we have them all on the Monday video that we covered earlier today, the weekly video going over everything. So if you need any copy-paste for any of the team for any of the things, yeah, feel free to go grab it from there. And of course, this Friday, we have ourselves a Bounty Hunter event and a new Mythic. We actually had it up earlier. It should still be up here. That's the new Bounty Hunter troop. It's pretty useless, but the new Mythic, also kind of useless. Instead of doing this Mythic video, I might cover one team with them. I think I'm going to do a video this Friday going over the current state of insta-kill in Gems of War. Just kind of mentioning like 10 of the stronger ones and, you know, its use cases and stuff like that. Because this thing is so bad that aside from one team that we'll make just to kind of scrap it together for like a 4 times Stormheim restriction, I don't think we're going to really mention much beyond that other than just a standard... just the standard, or, you know, we're basically do a little bit different than a normal Mythic video, essentially. I'll still show one team, I'll still do the key opening, but then we'll go and kind of discuss, like, the 10 better insta-kill options, because this thing is so bad. This thing is such a bad insta-kill option. I just don't want to do a whole video where we're like, this Mythic is bad, don't get it, blah, 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 and it just ends there. Like, we'll still do the Mythic key opening, we'll still go show one team for him, but then I kind of want to go over, like, some of the better insta-kills, just to show how bad he really is. Because gosh, it's horrible. Like the video, half the video is going to be just explaining like better insta-kill options and why you shouldn't be using him unless you're in like Stormheim restriction. But anyways, hello everyone. Hope you guys have been doing well. Hello Mark. Hello Lester. Hello Beer Razor. Hello MK Jets. Hello Stone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello Imperial. Hello S Van. Is this chapter 5 of Brighter Shores? Yes, yes it is. This is the new update that just launched. That Andrew Gower just did. No, this is Gems of War. It's a match 3 RPG. It just finished its 10-year anniversary event, and we've been around for the entire time of it. And yeah, Gems of War community's been absolutely amazing. Same as Brighter Shore community. But yeah, we've been doing this for a whole 10 years now. And yeah, we're still going. It's only a Monday thing these days, but we're still doing it. Hello, Miss Insane Witch. Hello, Lester. Hello, Beer. I say that. We'll still be covering the Friday Mythic video. That's still another thing we'll be doing, though. But that shouldn't take that long to go cover. Anyways, so let's get into things. Where should we even start? Let's go with the World Event. We're just talking about it. Let's go with the World Event team. I'll probably go Queen Titania route instead of Beatrix, personally. For the earlier fights, we might even want to not even do Wand. The earlier fights are going to die so quickly that we probably don't even need Wand. But we'll still have it just in case. Oh yeah, that reminds me. Let me go grab the stuff in the guild. We can get some extra power from taking these during the World Event. So let me go grab it, as we should get a metal upgrade right here. Perfect, exactly what I want to see. And with that, we'll go just absolutely destroy everything. As far as this event, all you have to do is do higher rarity. Or not even higher rarity. Just don't take... what was that one room? The only one you have to not take is... where is it? Just don't take the Hellspawn. As long as you don't take the Hellspawn, you should be good to go. You don't need to know any other info other than that as far as the score this week, which is perfect. Alright, let me go set our thingy up. Where is it? Right over here. I don't need armor, so I'll go magic. And then the other one is obviously the amplification for spells, and we should be good to go. Nice. Let's see. Always good to see you guys on Mondays as well. Thank you, Miss Insane Witch. Yeah, I would never stop doing Gems of War. I don't care how popular something else gets on this channel. We will never stop doing Gems of War. We will always be around. And they even said during the 10-year anniversary, hey, they're probably going to go for another 10 years. So, another 10 years ago is. But yeah, Hellspawn, that's the one you never want to take. Just take everything that isn't that one then. We should be good to go. Perfect. But, yeah, I'll be around for the entire lifespan of this game. If that's 5 more years, 10 more years, forever. Forever. We are contracted to it for life. But for now, it's just a Monday thing. I'm not sure if we'll do more in the future. We'll see where Brighter Shores goes. But right now, honestly, Brighter Shores still looks like it's so much potential. It's basically the MMO I've been waiting for forever, so I'm still in the very addicted phase of it. I'm still as addicted to it now as I am day one. Like, it has not stopped at all. I'm really curious to see where the game will be in, like, months from now, a year from now, so on and so forth. And similarly to Gems of War, as long as Andrew Gower, the developer of that one of the game, as long as he's still doing Brighter Shores, honestly, I'll be playing it like for years. Like, as long as the servers are still going and he's still supporting the game, I will be around for that one as well. So now we're like a Gems of War Brighter Shores channel, apparently. We'll still probably do a few other things occasionally. Like, I'm really looking forward to Slay the Spire 2 next year. We might do Xenoblade Chronicles X. I'm not sure. It's a really long RPG. I never know how to feel about streaming like an 80 to 100 hour RPG. We've done it several times on the channel, but it's one of those things where you have to be like really invested in it for, you know, for as a viewer, for it to be worthwhile. Because those things are so long, like so long. But I do enjoy a good RPG from here and there. They're just so long. Like an 80 to 100 hour RPG just for basic completion, not even any side quests already, just for basic completion. It's just such a long undertaking to take on. So we'll see if we do that when Xenoblade Chronicles X comes out later next year. I'm still up in the air on if we will or will not be doing that or not. But I don't know, we'll have to wait and see. Am I still addicted? No, Lester. Why do you always bring up that game? Also, hello, Chris Purpose. Welcome, welcome, Pop Osman. Well, hello, Imperial. If I didn't already say hi, welcome, welcome. Hello, Stowed. Let's see. Hoping to snag a second Takshaka this week? Nice. Yeah, I tried for 200. I didn't get it during the video. We actually opened 200 keys because I was like, ooh, what if we do get something? But no, we didn't even get a mythic, let alone Takshaka. Yeah, be careful if you do open keys. It's like a 1 in 4,000 or so. It is very rare. I would not advise it compared to just saving up like 4,000, 8,000 diamonds or however many you want to get how many copies. You need 4,000 per, so either 4, 8, or 12,000 diamonds. But yeah, if you do want to try for it on event keys, just keep in mind it's like a 1 in 4,000, so it's pretty rare. So you can get it. It's just very unlikely you will, but you'll get other stuff along the way. So it's not like you're not getting nothing along the way, but obviously he's the main prize that you're looking for if you are opening event keys this week. That is for sure. What is Orc Massage? I'm not sure. It's some kind of weird game he keeps trying to get me to play. But I'm pretty sure it would not be allowed on YouTube, nor would I probably be interested in playing it. He's been joking about it for like that last half year or something. At least a couple months, however long it's been out. Wait, Melik Toss is the highest score, is it? Yeah, Melik Toss is the highest, but does it matter? Because I don't think they ever get reset. So you're going to be forced to just keep clicking Hellspawn regardless. Which is why I'm not taking it. I believe this is one of those 6 random ones where it'll have a set of X battles, but it'll just keep cycling over and over again. So as long as you just don't take the weakest one, you'll be good to go. That's the reason why I'm not taking the higher score one. Because I'm pretty sure they never reset. Even though these are the high score one, like this one right here. We're eventually going to have all hell spawns anyway, so it doesn't matter what order I do them in. I'm just trying to do the top ones first because I always like to do the bottom one so it's closer to the battle button. Just to make it easier on mobile and on, PC right now. Or on any interface. It doesn't really matter too much if you're playing on console. But on PC and mobile, I always like to do it closer to the bottom. So like this one will be the last one I do. Just because it's closer to where the battle button is. Just so you don't have to click as far. So I always do it that way. So if you ever wonder why I do it in like this weird order sometimes, whenever it's set up like this, I always try to do the bottom battle last if I can help it. Just so when I do it on mobile off stream or when I, do it on stream for PC right now, it's just not as far of a drag to have to click. It's just easier to click that way. For console, that doesn't matter, but if you're on PC and mobile, it's worth considering if you haven't already been utilizing it. It's just less strain on the arm or finger or however you're playing the game. You just don't have to go as far constantly every single time you end up clicking. That's the way I do it. That's the reason why I do it that way. But yeah, that one other room is technically worth more, but eventually they're all going to be the exact same low value battle. So as long as you're just avoiding that low value battle, it doesn't matter what order you go in. Even if you're doing some of the mid battles first, you'll eventually get to the higher one. Just make sure you're just not taking hell spawn. You'll be good to go. Hello, Cookie. Hello, Chad. Welcome, welcome. You still don't have your second Takshaka? Yeah. Well, we were just showing a team that you could run earlier. Venoxia plus Takshaka is still really good if you haven't run it before. Like running Hero, Venoxia, Takshaka, and one other option, like some kind of mana accumulation option. Not only can you run that for Underspire this week, but it's also just a good team in general. So I forgot to mention it during the video, though I mentioned it a little bit earlier to stream. But if you haven't already been running that with your one Takshaka, it is very, very strong. The main reason I don't is more Takshakas is more consistent in it. However, Venoxia Takshaka is very, very strong. They have no mana conflict with each other and have like perfect synergy. They're both true damage while both having mana accumulation. And they have the same mana accumulation. They both do green-blue, which makes it so their gem spawns will synergize with each other. Hello, Bill Warhammer. Welcome, welcome with all the hellos. Also, I forget if I mentioned in this stream, but we do have some new emotes, by the way. I do need to go get them fixed because he accidentally sent them as JPEGs instead of a PNG, and neither of us noticed until today. But yeah, that will be fixed hopefully in the next day or two. However, all the white backgrounds on them. However, yeah, we have a bunch more emotes. I do need to go organize them so they're in a better list as far as like the order that they show up and everything. But yeah, we have a bunch of new emotes, so if any of you guys want to utilize them, they are there. Added a few Brighter Shores ones as well. The other ones were the commissioned ones. Yeah, there's Bill Warhammer with all of them. Not sure which ones we're going to keep or replace out later, but I just figured we shove all of them in there and just kind of figure it out from there. I was kind of just seeing if the dimensions work. Like, for example, I feel like the Soon TM, I feel like the TM on the Soon TM is slightly hard to see. But I'm not sure. But for now, we're just going to have them as is. The white backgrounds on all of them will be fixed down the line. That should be fixed the next day or two. This is because they're JPEGs instead of PNG, but as soon as they're PNGs, they'll instantly be fixed. And yeah, there's the new ones. I had it showing up on screen as well. We had a friend commission them a little while back. We actually had them for a couple months now. I just keep not putting them in. And thanks to the Brighter Shores community, all the extra subs that we've had on the join button has made it so we can add like 20 of them. We currently have 20 of them, which means thanks to the Brighter Shores community, we not only have all of our old ones, all of the new ones, and 5 Brighter Shores ones. One for each class, plus the 2 currencies that are the higher tier currencies. I didn't bother putting platinum coins because I feel like no one's going to be reaching that anytime soon. So I figured silver and gold is perfectly fine. Most trading will be done in silver and gold anyways. Also, thank you for joining again, Roman. Greatly appreciated for the 30 months. Thank you so much. Still lurking. Greatly appreciated. Thank you. Is this what you think it is? Yes, it's a big hello. No, Lester, it is not something else. It is not a phallic object. Oh, I know what you're talking about. You're talking about the circles. They look like something else. No, Lester, they're not what you think they are. I see what you mean now. You think the circles look like a different circular object with a little dot in the middle. But no, they're not the other circular object with a dot in the middle. Your mind out the gutter. It's small, but we know it's there. It's not the size that matters. I was allowed to fight. Welcome, welcome. It has the same shape and size. It doesn't have the girth, though. But yeah, we'll just call that emote Lester's banana. How about that? That's the Lester's banana emote, not the hello emote. Though it still functions as a hello. But yeah, it does look a little phallic now that I'm looking at it. Because it's all yellow and everything, I never noticed it until it's like that small icon. But now that I'm looking at it, I see what Lester means. Maybe it won't look that way once the white background is gone. Once it's a PNG. Stop trying to put the hello in the gold coin. Just because you see a hole doesn't mean you need to put the object in the hole. Plus, it's a square. It's not even a circular one. It's a square hole. You're trying to put a circle in a square hole. Okay, so this is what I was talking about earlier. Notice how all 5 of them are hellspawn? And now what you ideally want to do is click one of the bottom 2 if you're on PC mobile. Because it's closer to the battle button. So your finger doesn't have to move as much. I might do the left one. It's a little bit of a further on PC, but when I do it on mobile later... actually, I guess they're both about fine, because I kind of reach with my thumb a little. Yeah, we'll just do this one, actually. This one's better for PC anyways. Plus, mobile will be fine as well. But yeah, I just like to position them a little bit so you don't have to move your finger as much. This makes doing the daily a little quicker. Less strain on the finger and or mouse, or, moving the mouse. It's definitely not required, but it's a nice little tech that you could do for a PC mobile. Is whenever you have a setup like this, just always do the bottom fight, so it's closer to the battle button. Lester, stop trying to glaze the donut. Yeah, Chad's here. He was here a little bit earlier, a couple minutes ago. Hello, Chad. Welcome, welcome. As well as any lurkers out there who I haven't said hello to yet. Hope you guys been having a wonderful start of your week. As well as anyone watching after the fact. Welcome, welcome. But yeah, any of you who haven't heard, Isabel ended up having to go to the hospital. So hopefully she's going to be well. Haven't heard back from her for a day. I should probably go poke her after the stream, actually, see how she's doing. But yeah, I'm not sure if her surgery was today for the thing she had to go get. But it's pretty soon, if not today. But hopefully she's recovering well. She's back home after this afternoon. Oh, okay, that's good. Yeah, I haven't messaged her today because I've been busy trying to get a bunch of stuff done. Because we've been streaming pretty much like all day, every day. So, of course, every Monday I just try to catch up on everything. Like, even Brighter Shores, I went like 18 hours without playing Brighter Shores. It's the longest I've gone since launch. Oh, no. But, I just had to get a bunch of stuff done today. And luckily, I got everything done. So I don't need to worry about it. We're good to go. Also, I completely forgot, too, that's already December. It is already December already. It's December 2nd right now. Time has flown by so much. November, like, started and ended in, like, the same day. It was so quick. What is this? Oh, yeah, that's the bird. That's that one, special bird. I forget its name. The bird of paradise one. He made it a little bit more purplish rather than, black, though. But it still works out. Same kind of general design. Lester. It's not that kind of bird. It's a normal bird. Well, not a normal bird, but it is a bird. It's a very exotic bird. What does this say? It says Horde. Is the text that small? I'm looking out on PC and I can read it. Can any of you guys on mobile read? You're just trying to mess it up, Lester, deliberately. But yeah, it says Horde. But yeah, can you guys read the text that are on all the text things, by the way, on whatever device you're on? Like, I'm on PC looking on a gigantic monitor so I can see it. But let me know if you can actually read any of the text on all the emotes. Because that was the big thing. Obviously, there's like a white background that'll be fixed soon. I'll have that fixed in a day or two. I just need the PNG files. But because right now they're JPEGs. But anyways, but can you actually read all the text that are on all the emotes? Let me know, because I could see it easily, but I'm not sure if you guys can on like a phone or whatever else you're watching it on. But on my gigantic PC monitor, I can, but that's from a bias of like a gigantic monitor. I'm not sure if it works on the phone and everything. You can't read the emotes? Okay. Are you on phone or are you on PC? Anyone who can't read it, are you on phone or PC right now? Because I'm not sure how I can fix it for phone, though. That might be an issue. Because I'm not sure if, you know, how much bigger we could really get it. You're on PC and you can't read it? Interesting. We're on our gem stream? Yep. Hello, Tyrion. Welcome, welcome. Yes, we do still do Gems of War. We haven't quit Gems of War. We're still doing it. We're just ultra addicted to Brighter Shores. But we're still doing Gems of War content every Monday. Hey, you're on iPhone and you can see it? Okay. So yeah, the size is probably fine. I just got to get the white border around that's kind of jarring on it, but that'll be fixed later. Hopefully in the next day or two, that'll be fixed. I'm also going to fix their order, because right now they're kind of in a little bit of a random order. Because I was just kind of putting them in and testing them, but I forgot when I was testing them that they'd stay in that order. So I'm going to need to reorganize them around a little bit later. If Isabel's watching on her phone, you're saying hi to her? Yeah, I'm not sure if she will be after the fact, but she might see it later. Yeah, I need to go message her after stream. You can see them, but you can't really read them. Yeah, the only one I can't really read is the TM on Soon TM. Everything else on my screen looks big enough. But the TM on Soon TM kind of looks like nothing. That's the only problem with that. Luckily, we still do have the OG Soon TM, so I'm not sure what will happen once we lose some of those subs, because obviously a lot of them aren't going to refresh. So I'm not sure what's going to happen at that point. However, worst comes to worst, we do have the OG Soon TM with very big TM. So if you guys still want to use that one, we do still have that. I still have all the old ones, the OG ones from way back when. I do need to organize them a bit better, so I have all the ones I commissioned in one section, then all the Brighter Shores ones in one section, and all the old, really original ones in one section. And hopefully once I run out of members, because obviously that member count's going to tank like crazy in a little bit. Once that member count eventually tanks, I'm curious if we could still keep all those emotes or not. Because I believe it's done based on your peak, not based on your current. So since we peaked at like 200 something, it should hopefully work. Also, by the way, if we get 9 more, we can add 1 more. If we can get 9 more joins within the next few days, I'll probably mention it on the Brighter Shore stream. Hopefully we have that going by Thursday. But we're about to lose like 50 of them soon, so. But if in like the next like 2 or 3 days we get 9 more, we can actually add a 21st one as well. I think we're at 20 right now. Alright, let me go clear this out. Adventure, yeah, I have to clear everything on the adventure board. Don't go clear out the other game mode. Lester, what you were mentioning. Did you see your alt flex you posted on your other stream this weekend? What was it? What did you mention with your alt? I think I said it, but I don't think I processed it in my brain because I was multitasking so many things. But if you could mention it again, I'll definitely notice it. Because we've been multitasking so hard since we've been doing Brighter Shores while doing leagues. But we'll be stopping that in about 2 more days. I think Wednesday will be the last day. Maybe Thursday, but hopefully I can get it done by Wednesday. That is the goal. I'll still be playing a little bit here and there off stream to get Dragon rank, but beyond that, all the content that's like worth watching will be done by Wednesday, hopefully, or Thursday at the latest. And then we'll be back to full screen Brighter Shores. And when we're doing that, it'll be a lot easier to focus since I'm not trying to focus on like 2 things at once. You crafted Stellarix finally on your alt? Oh, that's huge! Nice, I mean, nice. I just said nice Stellarix. Nice Tyrion on the Stellarix. I almost said nice Stellarix on the Tyrion. But, yeah, huge congrats there on the alt. Yeah, that's a great milestone to have. I was thinking that, too. Does anyone know? Is this the final Celestial Dragon? I was going to mention that during the video because I think it was, but I wasn't 100% certain, so I didn't say it. Does anyone know? Was Lunarian the final of the 6 dragons? Because I think it's the final one that people have been waiting on to get Stellarix. I can't remember if it was or wasn't. But I feel like, at least on PC Mobile, we've had all 6 of them at this point. Oh, also, by the way, Dragon Lord Luther. Did you guys get this guy already? Because, of course, he came out with the 4-year anniversary thing. Did you guys actually get all the tarot cards? Did you miss any? Because, yeah, he was available all last week. And he's still available now if you have them. These cards should be available by, like, February if you did end up missing one. But, of course, you've been doing the weeklies during the 10-year anniversary event. Yeah, you basically get him for free for 1,000 souls. I wasn't able to show this earlier because he wasn't out last Monday. But, yeah, if you didn't craft him yet, definitely make sure to do so if you did do all these other objectives. And if you didn't, you should be able to get him in a couple months. He's not really too noteworthy. He'll might be using some Broken Spire events, maybe some night events. Human, you won't because of Tesla. And Broken Spire, maybe? I'm not sure. It depends what kind of damage sources you have. But anyways, yeah, he deals damage to all enemies boosted by blue dragon gems and barriers himself. Pretty good boost ratio, but it's hard to get a lot of blue dragon gems on the board in the current state of the game. He has some score reduction, and he also gets a convert, but this doesn't ever give you value, in a sense. Because you're just converting a blue into a blue, so you're never going to get alignment from it, necessarily. But, yeah, he's around. And, of course, we're getting a new Mythic on Friday, which will be Insta-Kill Mythic, though. A very weak Insta-Kill Mythic at that, unfortunately. Alright, so all these are done. We just got to do Glory. We got to do PvP anyways. All campaign tasks have been completed. I think I already bought the campaign pass for the month as well, so we're already good to go. I don't think there was anything too good. I think the Mythic was pretty average, but, you know, I still like getting it to help support the game. It's pretty much the only microtransaction I still do in the current state of the game, if any of you are wondering. But it's literally just a $10 season pass thing that lasts for 10 weeks. So every 11 weeks, they get $10 out of me. But that's the only microtransaction I do currently, is the season pass one. And we'll grab all this. But beyond that, I don't do any of the other ones. I guess maybe whenever they do a new kingdom kind of thingy, I do that, which is like $8 as well. I normally do that just because there's like a legend we can show at the end and kind of do a video thingy for it. But beyond that, yeah, we don't really do them too often. All right, let me go use this XP boost and go to PvP real quick. As aside from a little bit of Underspire, we have basically cleared out everything. Actually, you know what? Let's go do the Underspire real quick. Let me go grab the Underspire team. Underspire should be show free this week with Takshaka. So much so, yeah, let's go with this. I'll go with this build. I was gonna go Wand or something. Oh, never mind. You can't go Wand for this. I was gonna say. Otherwise, I probably would have, to be honest. But yeah, let's go clear this through this real quick. Let's see. Go ahead over here. Go get our get rid of the low rarity team and get our high rarity team in, which is literally just Takshaka spam, and we should be good to go. If you don't have 3 Takshaka, put a Venoxia in there. If you only have 1 Takshaka, put a Bog Strider and a Venoxia in there, and you'll be good to go. And you'll have yourself a team. This week should be really easy for Underspire. As far as Underspire is concerned, as long as you have double Takshaka, it should be the freest thing ever. Even with 1, it should be pretty free. Even without it, Venoxia is still good. It's just not as good as Takshaka. I'm not sure how it would be at the higher level range. The lower level range would be fine with Takshaka. I mean, with Venoxia only, with no Takshaka. It's the higher range I'd be concerned with on if it would be worth it or not. You have 4 copies? Nice. Yeah, I also got 4 copies. There's not really an instance in the game where you really run 4 at the moment, though. But there are a lot of instances where you run 3. The main reason why 4 isn't used as often is you normally want a bigger color range. He's creating wild cards that give every color. So you normally want to be covering at least like an extra color or 2 so you can end up utilizing that. The only slight downside of 4 Takshaka, despite it being really good and occasionally used in some game modes, mostly PvP for the Naga restriction or something. But the problem with that is you are only covering 3 colors while it's mana accumulating for 6. Yeah, so it's a little bit clunky in that regard. So normally you want to have like 1 hero offsetting or 1 like slightly different colored thing, like a Venoxia or something similar offsetting it, just so you're not going like all in 1 color. But yeah, 3 is realistically the most you ever need. 2 is also good for most use cases as well. It's very rare that you ever bring out 3 other than for a Mystic Scales restriction or for a PvP restriction where you're at like Naga or something similar. But beyond that, you tend to only really run 2 for the most part. But there are some rare circumstances like this where 3 is really good. What is the Battle Crasher event on the 5th and 6th of December with Krampus? Oh, I didn't even see that. Was it anything important? Let me see. I was kind of skimming over that a little bit earlier, but I didn't actually see it. What is it? Krampus Battle Crasher event. I have no clue. Maybe it'll just be some loot. We don't really know. Battle Crashers could be quite a few things as far as loot. So I'm not sure what they would do with a modern Battle Crasher. They haven't done a Battle Crasher event in a very long time. So it's hard to really know what they're going to do for it. But, I don't know. We kind of have to wait and see. Oh, yeah. We haven't done any codes yet. Thank you for reminding me, Bill. Where's my code section? 1 second. I don't even have it open right now. One of these tabs is my thing. Where is it? Let me just go to desktop. Let's see. Where is it? Codes. But yeah, let me go get you guys some codes. Also, I'm so backed up on codes. I haven't even got the December codes yet, and I still have a wall of November codes. So I'm not sure what we're going to start doing with these. I'm going to have so many spears. Like, so many. Like, more than I could ever comprehensively use. Or, you know, hand out, I mean. Now that we're doing, like, 4 streams a month, basically. Like, 4 to 5 for Gems of War. I am not sure where we should put them. Because at this rate, I'm just going to have, like, a gigantic wall of codes. It's just building up more and more and more. And I'm pretty sure they don't want me handing out, like, 10 codes on the stream or something. on like one singular stream. We'll still be handing out a few today for sure, though. There's the first one. Yeah, mostly in the past they gave gold, souls, glory, stuff like that. But I believe they can code it to give literally anything. So they might do something really fancy this time around. Okay, this path is probably the way if that one had a dead end there. It was the highest level, but it wasn't actually the path. Highest level, not always correct path. Especially when it comes to Zone 1. Because Zone 1 behaves a bit differently. So I'm going to go the other direction then. And that'll be all of our battles then. Just wanted to kind of touch it, and then we'll go head over to PvP. And we should be good to go. Obviously, the low end of this is super, super free, but let's go to some PvP. Also, we almost reached our goal, by the way. One of our goals this year, kind of jokingly, that we still need to go do, but we're pretty much there, is to reach level 1969. Because the funny number. However, we're nearly there. We're nearly at the funny number. We are almost there. We're about to hit 1966's stream, and actually I'll hand out a code when we do. But we are only 3 levels away, which means if I got one more level for every week for the rest of this year, we will have hit our level goal. And the level goal for next year is to try to hit 2025 and 2025. I mean, 2025 and 2025. That's the right year. It's 2024 currently. Yeah, that's going to be our goal. Hit level 2025 and 2025 is our level goal for next year. Which should be very doable. And obviously 2000 is going to be a huge milestone once we get that. But the main goal is 2025 by 2025. You know, by the end of the year of 2025. We'll miss it with our Brighter Shores addiction? I'm not sure. Let's see, how many levels would that be? If nothing else, we'll get 2026 by 2026. But, I don't know. How many levels would I have to get per day? There's, what, 365 days in a year. And I would need to go... What's 69... What's the difference between 69 and 25 the other way around, then? That's 31 plus 25 is 56. So what's 365 divided by 56? Calculator, go. 365 divided by 56. I'd have to get a level every week. That's so doable. That is exceedingly doable. One level every week? You know how easy that is? Watch me still not get it somehow. Yeah, one level every week is so free. That is super, super doable. Like, just dailies alone get you there, I'm pretty sure. Even if you did, like, no level grinding. Like, literally just the daily system is probably a level a week. Speaking of which, next level is right around the corner. How many Volt keys did I get last weekend? Oh, I definitely select. I ultra select. I was playing like 2 games simultaneously, and neither of them were Gems of War. I'm not even sure how many Volt keys. I didn't even bother counting. It was that few. Like, it's definitely a 2-digit number. It's that low. I don't remember exactly because I wasn't keeping count, though. But it wasn't a 1-digit number, but it was a 2-digit number. But it definitely wasn't a 3-digit number, I can assure you that. But I don't know the exact amount because I wasn't bothering to keep track exactly. But yeah, it was very low. I do plan to do it more the next time around. The main reason why I was so low this time was I wasn't just doing Brighter Shores, but I was also doing RuneScape Leagues, which I'm mostly just doing for this week. I will still be like Ave King in the background, but you know, it'll be AFK, it won't be like actively playing it. So, yeah, it was mostly just this week I was like ultra busy since I was doing like 2 games simultaneously, neither of which were Gems of War. But that was just like for this week specifically. Doing it with just Brighter Shores is very easy. The problem is doing it with the other 2 games and Gems of War at once was not easy. I tried doing it for a little bit and I was like, I can't. My brain can't handle 3 games at once. 2 is my limit. I can't multitask 3 games simultaneously. They'll all require constant attention, like every several seconds. Hello, Michael. Welcome, welcome. Oh, the thing's not all the way. You know what? It got caught on my chair. What happened? It got caught on my chair somewhere. No wonder why it's not going all the way. There we go. That's good enough. Also, I like how you can see like the color from the computer. It's one of the reasons we're not doing the green screen. This computer creates too much light. Because it has like the RGB lighting thing. And currently I have it set to blue. But it creates so much light, I can't even use the green screen. Plus the lighting in this room really needs to get fixed. I've still been meaning to do that. I just haven't gotten someone to go do it yet. I need to go hire like an electrician and just get it we had a hurricane once, and it ended up doing something with the like lamp in my ceiling right now. So I just want to get all the wiring fixed, everything else, and just do all that all at once. But we haven't gotten someone hired for it yet, so I keep putting it off. It's been like years now. The lighting situation in this room is like probably the worst I've ever had. Like in any room ever. And I keep just neglecting putting it off. Because during the daytime, it gets so much natural lighting that it doesn't matter. It's only at night that you really realize, like, wow, the lighting in this room is horrible. It is absolutely abysmal. But during the day, it's just lit in naturally enough that it's fine. But the problem with the green screen is obviously you need constant light, not like a inconsistent light. You can't have like daytime light and then like pitch blackness at night, like it is now pretty much. Otherwise the green screen won't work. Which is why we haven't been green screening it since the setup. AKA the 50-cent sheet, green sheet hung with a fishing wire. That's basically what it is. I set it up super cheaply. I used 2 fish hooks, or whatever the circle things are called. Hey, we got our level. Time to hand out another code. But yeah, I'm using like 2 little fish hook things, or whatever they're called, eye hooks, like little circular hooks. I have them in the like frames of the ceiling. Or not in the ceiling, but whatever you call that like board that's like right underneath the ceiling. That's probably a special name. The frame, I guess. I have it in the frame of like right next to the ceiling. I guess the frame. I'm not sure if there's proper term. I'm just gonna say frame. I have it in the frame. And then I have like a clear fish wire connecting them. And then through the fish wire I have a cheap sheet. And I saved all the other sheet and used it on my bed. But yeah, one of the covers that it came with I just use as the green screen. And the rest I use for the bed occasionally. Whenever I'm cycling my sheets. Because I have a couple different pairs. Just to not use the same one over and over again. Actually, how many pairs of sheets do you guys cycle? I normally cycle about 3. Just to make sure there's always a backup clean one. Because obviously one is in use, one is a backup, and the other one's the backup of the backup if I get lazy and don't end up cleaning it. That's why I use 3. How many do you guys use? I'm not sure what the adequate number is, but I personally use 3 bed sheets. Not all at once, obviously, but you know, 3 cycles of bed sheets. 1 active, 1 is, you know, the next in line, and then a 3rd is the backup if I didn't watch the other one. Molding? Oh yeah, that's probably what the term is called. I knew I had a special name. I just keep calling it ceiling frame. But yeah, molding I think is the correct term of it. But it sounds like it has mold though. But I believe molding is actually the proper term for what that is. Swore was a flea market? No, that's not a green market. That's not a flea market green screen. The only flea market piece of equipment I still use, actually I don't even use it anymore, it's the keyboard. Ever since my new computer came with a new keyboard, I don't bother using the flea market keyboard anymore. But I got a cheap, like, $5 keyboard. Like, you know, one of those ones that, like, really cheap ones that normally come with a computer. But that thing has survived forever. That thing's gone for, like, a decade now and still works. Some of the text on it is a little bit faded, but obviously you don't really look at your keyboard when you're typing, so it doesn't matter that much. But it still works. It still works really well. Like, it's definitely not the best keyboard in the world, but it gets your job done. I still have it. I didn't throw it away. I'm just not using it because I'm using the better one that I ended up getting about a year ago that we're currently using for this computer. And then for the side computer, I'm using the one that my new computer came with. The new computer's keyboard's not like the greatest in the world, but it's definitely better than the cheap few buck one that I got at the flea market a decade ago. So I've just been using that for the side computer. It's a newer one I wouldn't use as my main keyboard, but it's good enough for the other computer if nothing else. But I still have it. I have it as a backup keyboard if both of them or one of them kind of die, just to have one on hand so I don't have to go out immediately to go get one. I can put it off for a couple months. I always like having a backup just in case for stuff. You never know. Oh yeah, let me go do another code. I said I would do it when we gained a level. But then I got distracted with something in conversation, and here we are now. I thought it said purple for a second. It started with purr. So it was like, ooh, purple. You have no problem for the code. We'll have at least 1 or 2 more. Just gotta keep remembering to hand them out. Because now that we have so many, honestly, I just need to hand one out like every 10 minutes. Because at our current stream rate, I'd have to do that to even like dent them. Like every 10 minutes we stream, just hand out a code. Gotta set like an alarm that goes off every 10 minutes and be like, oh, there's the code timer. I think we're good to go on PvP. How we got on all the Valhawks? Yeah, we're good to go. Already got all 3. XP booster's about to go. PvP. You know what we need to go do? I still need to go grind the rest of the PvP season at some point. I'm not sure what day I'm going to do it in the next 20 days. But sometime in the next 20 days, we got to get like 100,000 PvP points. And just use all of our boosters, all of our everything, and just go super hard on it one day. I'm not sure when that's going to be. But we might do a day-long PvP grind at some point. Maybe not day long, but, you know, like one of these nightly streams that we're starting right now might go, like, all the way till morning. And we just do, like, a mega power grind where we get, like, 100,000 PvP points or, you know, just a lot of PvP points. Because within 2 weeks, I'm probably only going to be at 100,000, roughly, give or take a little bit. So we really need to go do, like, 80, 90,000 all in one day. So we're going to plan that some point. Maybe 2 Mondays from now? Not sure exactly when. But one of the upcoming Monday streams, we're going to just go so hard on PvP. And just like the entire time, just do PvP, PvP, PvP. Use the boosters, use everything we can just to speed it up. I guess technically we have a 5-hour limit. So, yeah, for 5 hours. Maybe next week's Monday, we'll see. But yeah, for 5 hours straight, we just got to go super crazy on it and see where that brings us. While we have all the boosters and everything going. But yeah, that'll be the game plan. We might need 5 hours to get it done, but I'm going to see if we can get it done in 1 5 hour. While we have all the extra damage and everything. We're not going to do that right now, though. But, yeah, we need to do that in the near future. Because we got 20 days left. Let's see. Alright, let me go grab these. But yeah, we got 3 weeks to go. Oh yeah, we also get these icons. I could be using these icons too. Every single one of those icons counts as PvP points that we don't need to get. Also, since we're only doing the free side, we actually need a few thousand less than that. Free side actually only needs to go to like, what, 176,000? Somewhere around there. Because you actually don't need the final goal. Also, I've been doing the 6,500 every single week. I just haven't been grinding too much beyond it. But yeah, you only need 176,000. Which means I need about 100,000 more than I have right now. And it'll be good to go. So let me do one more PvP battle just so it's a nice clean 100,000. But yeah, we need 100,000 more from where we are right now at this exact moment in time. In order to finish up PvP for the season. And we got 3 weeks to do so. So it either has to be, I don't know, maybe next week's Monday? We might go for a very, very long stream and do it for like 6 or 7 hours. Or close to 6 hours, probably. Actually, how long would 6 hours go? Yeah, 6 hours probably. That goes all the way to reset time, so that would work out. The stream itself might be close to 7 hours, but the actual grinding would be about 5 hours or so. But yeah, that would work out then. And we just go all the way till reset time. Let's see. Yeah, let's do one more. You believe it when you see it? No, we definitely will. We definitely will. I have to at some point. Because I do want to finish out the PvP season. Get all the extra rewards. If we're going to do the free side, we might as well at least get our rewards from it. And especially if you paid for it, you definitely want to make sure you do. Though I only did that for the first season just because, honestly, the rewards for it aren't that good. But the free rewards aren't that bad. Paying for the extra rewards are kind of just average. So it's not as worth it unless you just want to. But what is worth it is the free side, though. Because you're paying nothing for it. And it doesn't take too long to do. Like, just the dailies alone are going to get us halfway there. And if we just power grind on one day for, like, several hours, we're going to go the rest of the way, most likely. Anyways. What else do we still have to go do? Did we finish everything already? Other than dungeon? Oh, yeah, I got a perfect last night, by the way. I wonder how much Dragonite we're up to. Oh, we might be getting it right now as well. Oh! We might get to use the new emote, please. Please, please, I want to use the new emote. The guess the door emote. No! But yeah, we got the cool little guess the door emote now. I still need to go change the thingy on it, though. But, yeah, we got to guess the door. We got to guess the door thingy. Ignore all the white border around it. That'll be fixed soon. But, yeah, I didn't get to use the guess the door emote. Oh, sad. Anyways, let's go find the other one. Oh, sad. Oh, there it is. But yeah, we didn't get to play guess the door. Unfortunate. We even got a door emote and everything for it now. Oh, the thing better not die or else we gotta reset. It died. Oh yeah, that reminds me. I actually got a win because of a Damon gem the other day. I was doing some like somewhat AFK PvP. You know, like mash clicking the phone while, you know, watching something. And when I was doing it, I actually, like, you know, the team started dying a little bit because they had like some kind of ultra meta PvP team. But I actually ultimately won the fight due to a resummon from a Damon gem. It is the one and only time I'm ever going to get any value positively from a Damon gem. But yeah, we actually won a fight because of it. I can't remember what it summoned. I think it was just something really weak. It was one of those troops that you would never use. I think it was the Damon Gate. That one that gives like a bunch of stats to all your allies and everything and like 5 mana and all that. It was that Damon Gate one, I remember now. But it's one of those dead content pieces of troop that you would never use. But it ended up being just enough to win the fight. Even though the troop itself was pretty bad. But yeah, I had that happen a couple days ago. Off stream, of course. But I actually got a Damon Gem win. Where the Damon Gem actually made a difference and caused us to win instead of just doing nothing. It's like the one and only time I will ever get value this entire season from the Damon Gem. Because gosh, our Damon Gem's so bad. But yes, I did get one win because of a Damon Gem this season. One and only one. Because I highly doubt this is going to happen again. Because we have to get both very unlucky and then also very lucky simultaneously. The start of the fight has to be very unlucky, and then the end of the fight has to be very lucky to actually get any value from a Damon Gem. Though honestly, I don't feel like any fight has been particularly slower because of it, which I'm kind of surprised by. I thought that would happen a lot more often. Alright, well I guess we got some spare time. Let's go ahead and another code and let's do some more PvP. We were just mentioning, we gotta do a bunch more anyways. Might as well do it some now. We gotta do it at some point. Might as well get some of it in now. We're not gonna power grind right now though. But yeah, let's go get a little bit more. Let's do it on Central. Actually, you know what? I didn't even do the daily yet. I almost forgot. We got Divine and Mech. Well, this one's an easy choice. To the Mech. Alright, let's see. How much more people went to Mech? This one has 110,000. How much does the other one have? The other one has, yeah, 72,000. So yeah, we're definitely going Mech. We kind of already knew that, but to the Mech. Oh wait, I clicked on the wrong one, didn't I? Oops, I meant, no, that's not that one either. Wait, where's the thingy? Broken Lands, there it is. It's Divine. Let me see, how many people did the Divine one? Oh, more people went Divine? Really? Interesting. Slightly more people went Divine. Honestly, I prefer Mech. You know why? It might be people who don't have double Tina 9000. I think those are the people going for Divine. Because the meta is very double Tina 9000 heavy. It is exceedingly double Tina 9000 heavy. Like the entire meta and everything is just run 2 of it. Oh, that's not how you spell Bork. I need the R in there. There we go. Get the Bork in there. Get the double Tina. But yeah, I think that's why people don't run this one as much. Or why Divine is like so much higher there. It's all the people that don't have double Tina. I wouldn't say it's a requirement, but it is like so much helpful. Like it is so much stronger having double Tina compared to not having it for this. And obviously Mech Hero class. And we're good to go. But yeah, Bork, 1, double Tina. There's a few other ways you can run it, but this is generally the meta. The only problem is it requires double Tina to do it. Obviously you could build a 1 Tina team, but 1 Tina teams are a bit weaker than what we're running. Like he's running a 1 Tina team, for example. But it's not as strong. You can definitely get away with it though. But double Tina just is a little bit more value. I'm trying to avoid the teams that do have double Tina. Because double Tina's... Oh, Ruby weapon! Ooh, that's fancy. Ruby weapon with Tina? Instead of wand? Nice. That's definitely an angle to go as well. Makes up for not having double Tina. That's actually really good if you don't have double Tina, actually. I still feel like double Tina is better, but that's a great angle if you don't have it. If you have the Ruby weapon, but don't have double Tina. Ruby plus Tina is really solid. Any prediction of the next update for the new dragon set? Hoping that it's this month. We should be getting one more update in the next week or two, probably. It'd be kind of weird if we don't. But I'm not sure what's going to happen. We were getting pretty close. But yeah, there should be another Gems of War update in... actually, it could even be tomorrow, to be honest. I'm not sure if there's any signs of it going around because I haven't been keeping up with some of that stuff. But, yeah, any of the next 3 Tuesdays could all be a patch. Any of the 3. With the most likely one being next week or the week after that one. But it could literally be tomorrow. If we stream on the patch night. I probably will stop around briefly. We'll see. The only problem is I'll still be doing Brighter Shores until midnight. So if I was to do it, it'd be like a 12:30 a.m. stream or something. Like, it'd be a post-midnight. It would be a truly after-dark stream. X-Mix update? Well, they said that they're out of the office by the 23rd. So the update would have to be at least a week before the 23rd. So how many Tuesdays are there left between then? There's tomorrow, there's next week, and the week after that, I believe. And that's it. So it has to be one of the next 3 weeks. Either this week, next week, or the following week. It can't be any later than that because they're out the office, so they won't be around. So the update would have to be prior. Next week is probably the most likely date if it is going to happen, though. No, it's not. It's probably not happening tomorrow. There's no real signs that it is. But it's not impossible. I don't know. We'll find out soon. But no, tomorrow is not likely. Next week's Tuesday or following week's Tuesday is the most likely one. But there's a non-zero chance it's tomorrow. It's just very unlikely for that one to be the day, though. Normally they do it mid-December. And next week's Tuesday would basically be the start of that, and the following week Tuesday is like the end point that could be. I don't know, I'll have to wait and see. It could just be that we don't have a December patch this year. Though, I highly doubt they wouldn't. They almost guarantee will. I don't think they've done a beta test for it, though, have they? I'm pretty sure this patch hasn't been beta tested, so it's probably a smaller one. Though normally December patches are small patches. A couple times we've gotten something big. I think pretty noteworthy a couple years ago, like 4 years ago, we ended up getting the orb update during the December patch. While the update itself didn't do much, what it did for the economy was huge. Like, all they did was add some more things to the major orb drop table. But everything that they added was so vital. Because that's when they added pet orbs, that's when they added those glory orbs, you know, all this stuff like that. Like, it was a very small update, but it was one of the biggest updates in the last, like, couple years as far as how it shifted the economy. Even though the update itself, the content of the update was really small. But the impact of the update was really large. Where's my team? Wait, what? Oh, I clicked on green. I was like, wait, where's my center team? It disappeared on me. Patch just to change the load screen? Imagine. No, I really hope we get the gem or the flower dragons. Also, I need this dragon so badly. Where is it? Where's this dragon? Not the holiday one. No, this is a holiday dragon, by the way. This is what it looks like. That's the one coming out for Christmas. But the dragon I need so badly is this one. I don't care how bad it is. And it's probably pretty bad because it has amazing troop art. So, of course, they're going to make it useless. But this dragon, I need it so badly. This might be like my favorite design in the entire game. Out of all 1,000 something troops in the game, this is easily like my top 5. Like, it is so high up there. The sad part is, it's probably going to be so useless. But I want this to be good so bad. I'm not even sure if this is the final form or just the blue one. It seems like it's just the blue one and not the final. But this is one of my favorite designs. Not just of any dragon in the game, but just in the entire game in general. They're easily top 5. I want it so badly. But you know it's going to be like dead content. Especially if that's not the final dragon. If that is the final, that's huge. But it's probably the blue dragon. So you're very rarely ever going to use it other than its kingdom restriction. Did I contribute gold this week? Yes, I contributed 5 million. I also did 3 million last week right at the end. But I did like 5.6 million or whatever it was. I did a entire task list. So however much that is. It's like 5.6 million or something. Yeah, whenever I forget to do my gold contribution on Monday, I kind of forget to do it in its entirety. And the main reason I forgot to do it last time is I didn't do it at night. I did it during the day. Because I ended up crashing that night. And because of that, yeah, I didn't end up contributing to it. Why is this thing stuck on my chair right now? I need to go fix that later. But it's like stuck on my chair, so whenever I twist around, it like moves the whole thing. Well, I guess it doesn't help that it's like right on there too. This is like so caught up right now. Oh, it's not that big a deal. Oh no, you can see my door. The good old white door. Oh, did I even bother making the bed? Oh yeah, it's made. Can't remember if I did or not today. Like sometimes I go back in it and just completely mess it up, but I've been too busy today to do that. That's normally what happens on an average day. Is if I do make the bed, like in the morning, but it'll just get messed up by like midday because I'll just go back in to just rest for a little bit or take like a short nap or just to lay down a little. And I don't bother remaking it after that. I will make my bed a maximum of once per day. Sometimes 0. But never more than 1. Like if I mess up the bed, I will not like make it like 2 times in a day or 3 times in a day. I will do it once. And if I mess it up at any point, it's staying like that the rest of the day. When fights doing the damage tulip, yeah. What is that one flower that he has? It's like some kind of weird blue flower. Almost looks like a blue rose. Not sure if it has a proper name or if it's just coloration-wise. Not sure if that's an actual flower just for design purposes. I'm not too familiar with the array of flowers that exist. Actually, what is his name? I'll probably give a hint. His name is... no, it's just Blooming Death. Oh, no, that's just a building. Never mind. Yeah, it's called a... What is this flower? What is this flower derived from? Because there's some kind of flower that's probably named similar to this. Not exactly. But it's a Bellicolera. Some kind of blue bellflower. That kind of looks like that. That's definitely an actual plant, I'm pretty sure. I'm not sure what it's called. It's probably called like a bell something. Because obviously his name is slightly different than what the actual flower name is. But it's something similar to like a bell something. I'm not too familiar with my breeds of flowers. And then we're going to hand out another code. I'm not sure how many we're at, but pretty much every stream is just going to be like, time to hand out random code. Because I am so backlogged right now. Like, I haven't gotten any December codes yet, and my stack right now looks like I just received my December codes. There's so many in this stack right now. Bluebells? Oh yeah, I guess that's like flower type, isn't it? I know it's something like that. It's definitely based on some flower that exists. Hey, Lunarian. He's in Soulforge this week. If you guys didn't get him. Lunarian, really strong. You need it for Stellaryx at some point. It's a common blue flower. Also, hello, Jason, if I didn't already say hi earlier. Welcome, welcome. Also, hello, Define, if I didn't say hello earlier. Welcome, welcome. Anyone else I didn't say hello to? Also, hello, all the lurkers. Welcome, welcome. Also, hello, Brandon. Welcome, welcome. Not sure I skipped over your name, but welcome. And thanks for the info. You just got here? Nice. Well, thanks for stopping by. Yeah, we'll go for a little bit longer. We gotta get some amount of PvP grind in. But yeah, maybe next week's Monday then. We'll go crazy on the grind. Because at some point, we need to go figure out where to get the other 100,000 PvP points. Either off-stream, on-stream, a mix of both. But at some point, we need 100,000 more PvP points in 20 days. Which, what does that come out to per day? That's 5,000 per day. They'll likely be doing not exactly that much. In the sense that, you know, I'll be doing like tens of thousands on some days, and then the other days will just be bare minimum for dailies. You're putting your Christmas tree up? Nice. Ooh, yeah, we have a few decorations up. Not too much quite yet. We're not putting up an entire tree this year, though. But we have a few knick-knack decorations all around the house. As well as a few mini trees. But not like the real ones, just the fake ones that you'd put up every year. Which we haven't gotten a real tree in a very long time. There's a really big hassle. This house is also not particularly good for it, due to how the steps are getting up to it, as well as the very low ceilings. So if we were to ever get like a real one, it would have to be a really short real one. All of your ornaments are shoes? Nice. I know whenever I go to my grandma's house, she has like such a interesting array of things she ends up putting on the tree. Some of them make sense. Some of them are like, where on earth did you get this object? Because she's really into a lot of like Indian culture stuff. So she has a lot of like various Indian memorabilia and stuff like that, like Native American wise. Like her entire house is like themed very heavily around Native American things. And she decorates the tree, not completely that way, but like there's some items on there where it looks like a completely normal Christmas tree. And you look at another area and it's like, that's interesting. What on earth is that? Because she has a lot of definitely interesting storied items over her like 80, 90 years that she has collected. But yeah, I'm not sure of a single person who has a bigger Native American collection just randomly in their house than my grandma. Like every single room is at least 100-something different Native American items. It's actually really cool. I hope to keep all of it. I hope my dad doesn't get rid of it whenever she does die. Because I want to keep that house, honestly, exactly as is. The only problem is rent in, or not rent, but, you know, upkeep in New Jersey with the taxes and everything is so expensive. I would feel the need to get rid of the house. But I almost want to preserve it just because I absolutely love the design of that house. I want to keep it forever. It would just be so costly to do so. I kind of want to sell it to someone I could, like, trust or something. Who will, like, keep it exactly as is. Not exactly as is, but, you know, at least keep, like, the decorations as is. Because I either want to keep it or sell it to someone who will, like, preserve it as that. And not go selling all the stuff in there. But he's honestly, she probably has, like, hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of memorabilia in there. Some of which are literally one of a kind. Or 1 of 5, 1 of 10, you know, similar items like that. Or literally handcrafted by someone who, you know, literally one of a kind. And that someone ended up just creating it themselves. Out of, like, wood sculptures and stuff like that. There's a lot of interesting objects in her house. Your family helped shelter and hide the Cherokee during the Trail of Tears? Nice. Yeah, I'm not sure what exactly all her connection with it. I think she just did it out of fun one day. And then it became like a lifelong thing that she did. Over her like 80, 90 years. She started it in like her 20s and then just never stopped. And over like 70 years just built like the biggest collection I've ever seen. It's probably not the biggest in the world, obviously, but for someone to just randomly have in your house, it's probably like one of the biggest ones that anyone has just randomly in their house. Like, the place looks like a Native American museum, almost. Maybe some of my missing game collection is there? Well, they were stored in the basement. I'm not sure if some of it's still there or where it got displaced. Because the basement's not decorated at all, only the main floor. The attic and basement are not Native American decorated. There's a lot of old stuff in them, but they're not specifically Native American decorated. Only the main floor is. But honestly, I need to get some pictures of it next time I'm down there, like this summer. Because I'm not sure if I have any pictures on like any of my phones or on my computer right now of it, because I kind of want to show it to you guys, like some of the decorations, some of the rooms, because it's kind of insane. Like, it's definitely a very unique design. Like, you walk into that house and it's like an experience. It's definitely not like a standard house. Like, you walk into my house here, And it's like, yep, that's a house. That's a pretty generic-y house. As far as, it's what you would expect from a house. Like, it's very standard, nothing too fancy, a little bit here and there, but nothing like over the top. Like, you walk into that house, my grandma's house, and then you're going to see stuff you've never seen before. It's really interesting. Yeah, I'll need to take pictures next time around, which will probably be for 4th of July or a little bit earlier than that. Because I normally go see my dad these days around either Father's Day or 4th of July, around that time frame. So around like late June, mid-June, early July kind of time frame. Because we stopped doing it during the winter just because of the winter storms and everything. There's also a lot less we could do when we're all cooped up in the winter compared to during the summer when it's nice out. Because we can use the pool that they have, do some grilling outside, stuff like that. Whereas obviously during winter, you're like snowed in pretty much. And then the flight could get canceled or delayed, and it's just a big hassle. Do a live stream on my grandma's house? No, I won't have any equipment to live stream off of. I'll take a bunch of pictures, though. I'll take enough pictures that it'll be like a live stream. Maybe I'll even do a recording. There's just some times when both of them are out the house, so I'll just do like a quick recording of the place. So just like going through. I might even post it as a video. The audio on it would probably be horrible, though. But I do kind of want to do it at some point. And maybe just unlist it down the fact, or just show it on a live stream or something. I don't want to have it as like a YouTube video, I don't think. I would like show it during one of the live streams or something. Yeah, I could always do post-voicing. Well, that's why I was going to do it during the live stream. I was just going to show the visual, and then, me reacting to it live would be the commentary. But I'll do that next time I'm down there in June or July. As long as neither of them gets sick or anything around that time, should be down there for about a week. Or if I get sick around that time. Because, gosh, I got really sick the other month. I still have no clue what that was when I had that cough and everything. Luckily, it's gone now, obviously. But the only problem is my household's starting to get sick again, so I'm hoping I don't get re-sick. I'm not sure what's going around. But they got really sick, and then I got sick. And then I got over it. But now they're getting sick again, and I'm really hoping I don't get sick again. Because I was sick for like a month straight last time. Like, it was really bad for about 4 or 5 days. But then afterwards, I still had a lingering cough for like 3 weeks, which is so annoying. I hope it doesn't happen again. Hopefully the body has built up some immunity. Still have no clue if it was COVID or not. I still feel like I might have been. It felt distinctly different than any time I've ever been sick. Which makes me think it's COVID. Because I wasn't like normal sick. I was like, this feels different sick. Since I've never had COVID. I think it was COVID. I didn't get tested for it though. But I'm pretty sure it was COVID. Because I never felt sick exactly the way I was when I was the other month. I catch you later, Miss Insane Witch. Yeah, I think we're going to be calling it here too. See if we can solo this battle with just Wand. Because, of course, this is a perfectly balanced weapon that is not broken in any way, shape, or form. Yep, we just soloed an entire team with Wand. That sounds about right. The support weapon that just soloed a team. Yeah, that's about right. Alright, let's do one more. Let's get a nice clean win. But yeah, Wand and Stellarex. I'm not sure what they're going to do about these two things. But gosh, are they so strong compared to like the average thing in the game. Like, don't get me wrong, there's other strong things. Like, look at Takshaka. But also, an event key drop table this week. Though it's like 1 in 4,000. It's really rare. Probably better waiting for Soulforge. But, yeah, I'm not sure what they're going to do about this in the future. Like, what do you do about Wand Stellarex? Because they're trying not to just outright nerf it, I'm pretty sure. But if you don't, like, you have to power creep beyond that. And I can't not imagine something even stronger than Wand and Stellarex. Like, obviously you can make them stronger. But that's going to be so power creepy if you actually start making stuff even stronger than that. But, I don't know, we'll have to wait and see. Because they're already so far ahead of, like, the average thing in the game. Going even a step further than that could be kind of scary. That's the reason why the old 6-color weapons were really weak. Like, if you look at, like, the OG 6-color weapons, they were very, very bad deliberately. Like Imperial Gem and Prismatic Orb. Because just the fact that something covered 6 colors in itself, regardless of ability, was already so strong. But now that we have, like, actual real troops that are 6-color, that are, like, absurdly good with what their ability is, it's kind of throwing everything out of balance. Because, you know, when these existed, it was like, okay, yeah, they're 6 colors, but their ability is kind of meh. But then you get something like this, where it is just so much better creating this compared to, like, 8 gems. Secondary effect is better, doing a bunch of stats effects instead of some armor. It's just so much better compared to, like, Prismatic Orb, if you were to compare them. Because this is when they were trying to make it balance. This was when they were like, okay, let's just make, like, the strongest weapon in the entire game forever. And Stellarix has a similar issue, of course, in that regard. Mostly being that there just isn't that many 6-color troops. There's only 2, right? Yeah, Diamantina and Stellarix. And Stellarix is just stronger Diamantina. So there's really only one 6-color troop currently in the game. Diamantina doesn't count these days. It has been completely overshadowed by Stellarix in the current balance of the game. So it's really just Stellarix. Like, Diamantina exists, but it basically doesn't compare to Stellarix, I mean. Like, if you go one or the other in the current state of the game, you're definitely going down the Stellarix route. This thing has the disadvantage of being a boss, so it can be one-shotted. It has the disadvantage of having a worse ability by, like, a mile. Has not as much follow-up. Has slightly worse traits compared to the other one. This one ends up creating a Skull Storm, whereas this thing is just all-in, just durable. So it never dies while still having extra magic and everything. Anyways, guys, we will be back as far as Gems of War next week's Monday. 1 week from today, we'll be back and yeah, going from there. Hopefully soon, within the next few Tuesdays, we should have a patch. Not sure if it's going to be adding all of the flower dragons, but I sure hope so, because we are going to grind for them like crazy. Beyond that, of course, we will be streaming Brighter Shores every single day for about 12 hours, as we have been. We'll be finishing up Leagues as well, if you've been catching any of that. We'll be doing Leagues for RuneScape as well as Brighter Shores simultaneously. We should only be doing that for about 2 more days, I think. 2-3 more days. And then we'll be back to full screen Brighter Shores. So if you guys hate the other game and only want Brighter Shores, if you have been watching that, it should be back to just full-on Brighter Shores in a few days. And we'll go from there. And of course, still doing Gems of War every Monday, as we have been. Gems of War Mondays. Let me just look back in chat. There's something else that was mentioned. What's up, y'all? It's your boy Tacit, live from Grandma's crib. Say what's up, Grandma. Brandon, that's so funny. I just had to read that. Let me say, I can do that better. What's up, y'all? It's your boy Tacit, live from Grandma's crib. Say what's up, Grandma. Anyways, guys. What even? Anyways, guys, I hope you have a wonderful week, and I'll see you guys soon. Goodbye, everyone, and thanks for watching, and have a good holiday if you're celebrating anything. Goodbye, goodbye.